Well, Bernie Sanders is back, embarking on a second run for president.
Together, you and I and our 2016 campaign began the political revolution. Now it is time to complete that revolution and implement the vision that we fought for.
Well, the independent Vermont senator now joins a crowded 2020 playing field. Already crowded, expected to get bigger. Can his socialist platform, though, stand out this time? Here to weigh in is Star Parker. She's the founder and president of the Center for Urban Renewal and Education. Star, thank you so much for joining us. Great to have you with us.
It's good to be here. Thank you, Heather.
So Biden, or I'm sorry, we'll get to Biden in a moment. Bernie first, Bernie 2020. So what do you think about his chances this time around?
Well, they're all the same. And what are his chances for the presidency? Nothing, because Donald Trump will win again. But what are his chances to move the country to a discussion about socialism? And is it better than capitalism or individualism? Is it better than collectivism or freedom? Is it better than progressivism? Yes, we need to have this conversation. We have not had it as a nation. Most of our millennials and below do not know of these discussions because they have not been taught in their government-controlled, union-controlled schools. So we are going to have this discussion as a nation.
Yeah,
I'm thankful for Bernie.
Okay, well, they haven't been taught about them and what they really mean, but they certainly are hearing a lot about them this time around because, you know, Bernie kind of stood out last time with some of these policies, universal health care, this $15 minimum wage, things that he stood on. But we have a whole host of other candidates this time around who are talking about it, who are younger.
Right. Well, they really don't know what to do with it because he did make a case that this sounds good. It does sound good if you can take from one and give to another. But we've seen examples of where it doesn't work, not just the discussion we're having now with Venezuela and Venezuelans to help them recover themselves from socialism, but also in any and every inner city in this country. We've seen socialism. We know what happens when government controls health care, education, housing. You name the list is long, and we can look into our urban core and already see all of the ideas of the progressive left.
And at the same time, we have some of those other candidates insisting that they're not Democratic socialists. Kamala Harris, one of them. And we also have Klobuchar saying that no to free college and the Green New Deal. So which of these Democratic candidates are going to be able to break free from these far left liberals?
Well, I think that's what we're going to have to watch for, because here you have these two candidates who've made their national stage through the Kavanaugh hearings, and they're trying to be in the moderate middle, when the truth is they are radical, extreme progressives just dressed up in designer clothing with a law degree. So now that Bernie is in this campaign, it's going to be interesting to see which one can maintain their reputation next year when they go into their primary debates.
Yeah, I get what you're saying there, by the way, dressed up in designer clothing, because we have some reporters out there shopping with some of these candidates. Wasn't that Klobuchar?
No, it was Kamala Harris. They wanted her in South Carolina to wear a rainbow jacket. We're talking in the middle of the South, in the state that you have more churches than anywhere else in the country. So it's going to be an interesting time. And that's why I'm so thankful for our president. So to bring this out of the progressive left, for the nation to see what we've been talking about in this culture war. I have a new book coming out, Necessary Noise. We have to have this discussion, and it's pretty noisy right now.
Star, thank you so much for joining us. We certainly appreciate it. You're a pleasure to have on at this hour.
I appreciate you.
Love the energy. Well, the time now is